Hello guys, welcome back. As you might guess, today I will debate, is Badger shaving brush really that superior compared to other types of shaving brushes like the boar or synthetics. This is not sponsored video. I bought this on October's discount season on AliExpress, and currently they are having that Singles Day thing which I mentioned to you, and the Singles Day discounts will last until 18th November, so there is still time for you to snatch something. This cost about 25 US dollars, so not terrible price for a Badger. And I was using this for quite a while, but just for comparison, so you can see how it stands with well-bloomed boar brush. So I would say if you want instant solution, then this will be soft and scratchy as well-broken boar brush. I tried this one with a lot of different soaps. I hope today's will be a little bit better, so I'm just soaking it a little bit more before I start lathering. I will leave it a little bit, and as my neighbor from Hungary mentioned, there is a ring of that in my stay traditional, so I've shaked all the water from the brush. As you can see, it is a little bit wet on the tops. So we will see how much of lather it will create. And I will go with this much. I hope it will be sufficient. And let's go with the face scrubbing. One thing I noticed straight from the top was this is pretty packed brush knot, so it's almost like I'm trying to lather with a fist of badger fur. So this one is not splaying that much, it always remains that thick and bulky. And although the knot is pretty short and densely packed, it does not splays too much. And it is also quite dripping for a natural hair, so, and that was my surprise on first couple of shaves. If you're watching Wicked-Whiskers from first year, I mentioned that I was using the pure Badger brush, which is the cheapest one. I got it on my travel to Germany. I got it in one German supermarket for like 10 bucks. And it wasn't that reassuring. It was pretty scratchy and pretty floppy, so when it comes to Badger brushes, if you are interested in them, you want to try them to see how it feels and looks like, I would definitely skip the pure Badger or black Badger. This is a 2-band badger, so it is a little bit thicker. And it cost, as I said, $25 compared to 10. And I think that the quality of the bristles, the knot and everything goes way beyond this double the price. I would say that the brush itself is probably 4 or 5 times better in quality compared with the pure badger. And it does feel a little bit different. Now I'm adding more water to dilute the soap a little bit. And I don't have the feel that the brush is actually holding the water inside, so I could easily drip myself with this brush as much as with any other synthetic. And I don't feel it is as scratchy as the boar one, so maybe I should have more shaves with this one before making some conclusion. So at this point I'm just highlighting the differences. And you saw it. As we already seen with Stay Traditional, it is quite thirsty soap, so there is always a lot of water you can add to Stay Traditional. And now I'm quite satisfied with consistency. So in terms of the lathering, I could say somewhere in between of boar and synthetic, and plenty of a lather to scoop and to leave for second pass. So the razor of choice will be the Merkur Progress. I think it is set on 3.5. So we will just see how everything works. So I had a lot of issues when I first tried this brush, because in the beginning, and due to the lowest quality badger brush, I wasn't so content with it. It was weak leather builder. And this one is a little bit better, but still I wouldn't say it is much superior to any synthetic knot, or that I have enough of scrubbiness and whisker lifting sensation as with the boar brushes. But I still wanted just to check it out to see how the better knots would work for me. I guess I would increase by 1. So it is much better now. And who would thought I'm actually adjusting my adjustable razor. So people and habits are definitely changing over time. Now this is not the sharpest blade. I think I used it, as you can see, it is struggling right now. But I just wanted to clean everything up and prepare myself for new set of Wicked videos. And let's keep it like that for the first pass. So I will go back to number 3 and let's re-lather. Now, as you can see, there is not too much of leather actually staying inside the knot, so I don't know what I was expecting. And I guess that badger brushes were more of a thing when you had only option with the boar brushes. So instead of waiting and allowing your boar brush to actually have that soft tips while retaining the good backbone, the badger brush would provide you that instant feel. You will get the nice combination of firmness and the soft tips right from the start. But with today's technology, I would say that if you go with any synthetic brush, you would probably get the same or even better results compared with two-band badger. Now I don't feel sorry for this purchase, because between me and you, I discovered some high yield savings accounts. So when I throw it back couple of months in the past, I think I already paid off all my shaving gear, so I wanted something, let's say, premium, like a badger brush, while it is still allowed to harvest the natural fur from the animals. And especially because this brush was actually purchased from my interest. So I'm not some Warren Buffett kind of investor or a big neither spender nor saver, but still I wanted to have a memory that savings do come handy. And just by having that feel that actually my bank bought this brush to me was enough motivation. So this is how I got it. Now with number 3 on Mercure progress, I'm going a little bit slower. It's not that super efficient, but as you can hear, there is not too much leftovers. To worry about. And what can I say? It is BBS for sure. But I would definitely say that this myth of shaving brushes and the quality of the badger, I think it is pretty busted for me. It's not that it is a bad brush, but simply it does not achieve that boar brush exfoliation, and it is certainly not that soft as synthetic, you know. If you look at this, now it is so soft and pliable, and it's not pinchy at all on the skin. Even now on the freshly shaven face, and compared with synthetic brush, it is definitely not that soft either. So I will drain the lather so you can see I still have a lot of bubbles inside, so I'm not having that once when I lather with synthetic brush. So I wouldn't say that the badger really a lot of water can be held in this knot. So what can I say more? Straight from the box when I received it, it didn't have any badger smell. I think this is also one myth of natural bristles, because this didn't smell like pig and this didn't smell as a badger either. So after a couple of shaves, this smells like grapefruit right now. So all considered, this is just, I would say, decent brush. If you get it for cheap, then it is fine, but for everything else, if you want to shave once or twice per week, definitely go with the boar, because eventually it will become as soft as synthetic, but you will have a lot more of that scratchiness. Sorry for this. If you want something for daily use, definitely go with synthetic. It will much better dilute the shaving soap or cream. It will be much more pleasant on the skin. And if you still want to try the badger ones, definitely go with at least 2 band badger. You can avoid the pure badgers because you will definitely not feel any benefits of natural whiskers. No feedback on this one, no weepers as well, so even with old blade Merkur Progress performed magically. So I hope you enjoyed this introduction video. I will use this with some other tube creams just to see how it works, but so far I must say, if I didn't get it for free, I probably wouldn't buy it, and I don't know, I probably won't buy badgers after all. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.